show this to you. So when you take a look at this graphic that has the logo, take the pen tool, and when you start to sketch it out, zoom into it a little bit, take off the fill for now, and just draw through the script. Don't try to stop, and that way you'll end up using the curve of the tool. So just draw it all the way around, one big continuous path. And you can backtrack if you need to. In other words, just wrap it across itself so this line goes all the way through. Don't try to stop and do the outline, because you can allow you to wrap this around, make it a nice smoother transition. So trying to find the mid distance from here to here, a little bit of that curve. Stretch the handles out. Again, you can use the space bar if you need to move it around. See it jumping across, so when you get to the end, just hold the option. Set that as a corner point. So the logo wasn't flat, it's kind of at an angle, and then when you have this, the Pathfinder, you can just take the first one and it'll overlap itself and fill it in. So it makes it pretty easy. If you look at the shapes that you made, if there's any adjustments, you have the tool to use. You can use the reshape tool under the scale. And you can also just use the direct selection tool, because once you click on these paths or these parts, you'll see that it's a compound shape that you can manipulate. And I'll let you adjust it. So you take a look inside here. Just double click on the tool and you'll get the presets for it. Show it to you in a second here. So real quickly though, if you go through some of this drawing, and if you just kind of showing you two ways to work with this. Here's the direct selection, because once you do the Pathfinder, it becomes a compound shape. And here I'm just using it to adjust these segments. This is in the isolation mode, so if you isolate this, you can also temporarily take off the color. That'll let you take the direct selection. That won't let you work on it until you double click on this section. So it kind of builds that part up. So the Blob Brush Tool, depending on how you use it, pretty helpful for when you get going there. Taking a look at some of these tools, and again, under the scale tool, you have the reshape tool. Where you can just grab anywhere along the path itself to adjust it. And the grouping of it. Bring that apart. Direct selection tool to move that down a little bit. Section. And the only last part is the side panel here, which is just a series of 6 rectangles. I'm going to draw that off to the side. group that together. So there you have it with the logo and any modifications to it.